Welcome back to Themed Journals. My name is April. For those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. All right, now I did it again, I'm afraid. I made another squishy, lovely Trash to Treasure journal. Made it Christmassy. Named it Noel. All right, so what I did is, this was a pillow sham, and I cut the inside out except for around the edge. And then this edge was too long, so I zigzag stitched all the way around, tucking this under so it looks nice. All right. Then I ended up putting some mica powder in here to make it sparkly. Okay. Then this is the front page. I put napkins down, glued them. I didn't decoupage them or use Mod Podge. Anyway, yes, I know I don't pronounce it right. Then I put a paper underneath, and then I put burlap on top, and then did the decorating. And I put the here, this will probably be easier for you to see. I put 3 on. The center one is in the center, and then I decorated it with tinsel. It has wire in it, so I was able to make it stay where I wanted it, but I used this for the ribbon closure. Then I sorry, I'm throwing everything everywhere. Give me a second. Got too much on my desk. That's my problem. All right. Then I chose Christmas words like pole. It doesn't say North Pole, but we know what it means. Then I did ribbon on the edges, and then put like unique. Ooh, okay. Toast. Grateful. You should be grateful at Christmas. Christmas. Candy. Bless. I love this effect. This didn't turn out so well because the brown paper, but I love this one on here. And then tape, traditional. Wish. Then I got glue on this. This is like the velvet from Santa's suit. It says joy down here and collector of memories, so I had to put stuff over the glue marks so that it wouldn't be so bad. Journey is the destination. Then December, because you know Christmas is in December. Ribbon. These 2 colors turned out really well. So this green is the green we made a while back with a little bit of sparkle in it. Oh, look at that. I missed this. I ran out of dots last night, and I didn't realize I missed this side. Bear with me. All right. All right. Okay, we put that in the center. So now I included the word thief because unfortunately sometimes thieves come out at Christmas and steal Christmas presents. So that's a fact of Christmas season, unfortunately. Then sack. Then together. This had a rip in it, so I used Christmas paper to put over the rip. Silver bells. Angel. Believe. Sew. SEW. Then I did Santa's. I did some more napkins. This is velvet I got from my friend Renita. Then I put a little button there. Here's the full effect of it because I chose this one to be the center. It looks really good, and the velvet is absolutely lovely, black velvet. Then candle, because some people like candles at Christmas. Sock. Now I use sock because when I was a kid we didn't have the traditional stocking. My mom used my dad's socks for the stocking. Oh, look at that! I need one more here too. All right, that means I got to get out my definitions and see if I can't find any more Christmas descriptors. Keeper, kettle, keyboard, kilometer, king, kite, knock. Oh, maybe knock, because your guests will knock on your door if you're having guests for Christmas. All right, so that will remind me I've got to do that. Because my goal was to have a definition on each page for ephemera. This is the ribbon ruffles I did a long time ago. Scent. Sometimes we have scented candles. Rain. Now this is in reference to the Lord of Misrule during the Yule season. People who participate in Yule will have a reign of the Lord of Misrule. And so that's it. That definition is for that. Rubbish. After you open all your presents, you got a lot of rubbish to get rid of. Merry. That's self-explanatory. And then turkey. Some people have turkey for Christmas. Scarf, because, you know, it's cold outside. Got to keep warm. Ultimate. My mother-in-law would give out presents, and then the last one she'd hand you, she would say, this is your ultimate present. And then travel, because sometimes you travel at Christmas. Warmth, in front of the fire. Secret, because it's Secret Santa. Reflect, you're supposed to reflect on your blessings. Voice, ho, ho, ho. Sing, because we sing carols at Christmas. Trick is also in reference to the Lord of Misrule during the Yule season. Silence, there's nothing more wonderful than the silence after a snow, and all you hear is crunch, crunch, crunch under your feet. So that's what I chose silence for, because the air is everybody's inside except you, and you're out running around in the snow. Okay, so give me a second while I put this to the side. Okay, now we get to do one together. The first page, what you want to do with it is choose a rather robust scrap of paper. Now, this one is thicker than, let's say, let me show you, this one. This is the one that comes wadded up in your Amazon packages. This comes sometimes in boxes, and it's more robust. I know these are stuck in the packages too, but sometimes they'll send you the cheap stuff and sometimes they'll send you the better stuff, and I consider the thicker one better. All right, I'm trying to get these even, and it doesn't look like it wants to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I've picked out another Christmas fabric, because why not? Okay, so hopefully, yep, this is going to be long enough. That's good. Excellent. Now, what I'm going to do is get my big bottle of glue out. Sorry, don't mean to keep on hitting the camera stand. I'm standing up instead of sitting down because the cover page, you want to be very, you want it to look nice. All right, of course, you all know that. And the best part about this is that if you have to re-wrinkle your page to get it down, that's okay. Now, on this side, at the edge, I have to glue it down again because I didn't get the glue close enough to the edge. Nope. All right. Okay. Then you just peel this side back, and then you do it again. Okay, where's there it is. Ugh. All right. Okay, let's see how this, all right, that's all right. Now, let's see if this rips. If my, yep, it rips. All right. Now I got my fabric down to a manageable piece instead of having yards and yards of this fabric dangling everywhere. All right. Then what I'm going to do is clip it here. Okay, and then I'm gonna clip it here. Okay, this is what, see this thing there? I'm gonna have to take up this and then put it back down because it had a gap. Yeah, don't want a gap. At least with this being a smaller piece of fabric, I should be able to sort it out fairly quickly without too many problems. All right. Ugh. And this is why we have problems. All right. All right, now it shouldn't give me such a double of a time. All right. Okay, as you can see, this sort of didn't get stuck down the way it should have. What is this? I've got something under here and it's driving me crazy. Oh, my scissors. All All right. Now, there. And then you've got to cut off the strings that got all twisted in here and stuff. Okay, so that's the first step, is finding the fabric you want for the outside of your little journal. Then I've been using as you know, I've been using this. Okay, then we want, all right. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this sorted out. Okay, I'm going to hold it there with my thighs, and I am going to put a ribbon of glue here. And then put that there, all the way across. Sorry you can't see all this. Okay. I'm also taking off some of the edge of, the burlap so it's frayed. All right, give me a second while I fray it offline. All right. All right, now I'm trying to get it measured. All right, so there we have that sorted out finally. Put this in the trash. There's just some things you just don't need to keep. Yep. All right. So I'm taking this and I'm just pulling these threads out because we don't need them. We want that frayed look. That's nice. All right, now we've got it where we want it. And as you can see, it's a little long here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it to the length that I want, not the length of the burlap. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and glue the rest of the burlap down. Okay. Give me a second. Pull this down a little bit. Glue it here, and then pull it up just slightly because we need to put the rest of the glue down here. If you have a small workspace, and technically I shouldn't have any problems with this desk because, you know, it's a rather big desk, but I have so much on it. I only have a small corner of workspace. All right, so we want to cut that so that it comes, oops. All right. Then my fingers don't want to work. I've been gluing a lot recently with this particular project, and you know me, I get gluey fingers, and then my hands hurt because of the chemicals in the glue, because I use a chemical glue. I'm trying to think of the name of that chemical in the glue that I use. I can't think of it. I'm sure you know what it is. We all use it. And yeah. Silicone. That's what's in my glue. Silicone glue. That's right. All right. Sometimes I have brain farts. All right. Okay. So now we've got hear how nice that is. So we have our interior and exterior sorted out. And for this one, yeah, I should have put this down first. I'm always forgetting the closure. All right. Now we're going to give it maybe about that much. Yep. And then let's see what we got. Ah, perfect. Not so perfect on this side though. Okay. Well, hopefully that will stay where I put it this time. And all right. We want both sides to be the same. Oh, look at that. I'm done with this roll. The first ribbon roll I've used up in this project. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these down later. And yeah, it's the best you can do. All right, so we want this to be here. Yep. Because wherever you put it on one side, it's got to be on the other side. Okay, April, don't lift it up again. All right. Okay, and then go on ahead and do this side. And we've got the thingamajig down. Okay, so we've got our ribbon on. And now what I've got to do is decide how am I going to decorate. I don't know yet. But this is the outside. And we'll just put it to the side. All right. Now, since this is a pickup of Christmas tree, I don't know what to do. Generous. We're supposed to be generous at Christmas. Yes, indeed. Gentle. Gentle with the Christmas presents. Oh, Santa's glove. Goodness. Grace. Maybe you'll see your granddaughter. Grape for wine. Gum. Habit. Halt. Hamburger. Hang. Happen. Oh, well, hopefully we're happy at Christmas. Santa's hat. Health. Heaven. Hedge. Height. If you're on a road trip at Christmas, you'll be on the highway. Hopefully Christmas is on your horizon in a good way. Oh, of course, we have our hobbies. Oh, horses and sleighs. And maybe you're going to be a host for Christmas. And unfortunately, some of us impress each other with the expense of our gifts. Indeed. Independence, indifferent, individual, infect, inform, inherent, injection, injury. If you're out on the road, maybe you'll stay at an inn. If it's snowing outside, then you're going to stay inside. Hopefully your Christmas is interesting. And the Lord of Misrule plays jokes on people. And if you're traveling, you may need a map. Oh, have you made it on Santa's naughty list? Oh, it was the night before Christmas. Oh, maybe you like eating nuts over the holiday season. Hopefully you're optimistic during the holiday season. And maybe you'll spend some time sledding outside in the outdoors. And in order to do that, you have to have your overcoat. Maybe you're in paradise for Christmas. Let's see, parcel. We get parcels in the mail for Christmas holiday. Oh, my nails. I did my nails for this and I got all sorts of nasties on them. It looks like I never ever did my nails. Ugh. Passage. So irksome, passion, pat, pause, payment. Unfortunately, we had to pay for our Christmas afterwards because most of it's put it on our credit cards. Peel, pepper, perform, permanent, permit, personal, phase. Oh, maybe you'll take a family photograph for Christmas. Pick, pigeon, pillow. Or maybe you'll have some pork for Christmas lunch. Portion, post. And maybe you'll have a side of potatoes. And maybe you'll have prayer before you eat. Oh. And we give out presents. Not what the definition is for that one, but who cares? All right, see if we can find any. Oh, let's count these. I need 24 of these. All right. Egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. There we go. And we got a few left over if we need it. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Ah, here it is. That's what I was looking for. All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put the green down. All right. It does not want to go down. I've got too much in here. Hopefully you can see that green, or this sparkles in this green. All right, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sop up the color with my paper. It has high alcohol content in here, and boy does it stink. But it also makes it so that it dries faster. Ugh. right. I don't know if I'll have enough green for this. Ugh. All right, now let's get the rest of this out of here. Oh, oh boy. All right, I think this is pretty much gonna be it. All right, I'll have to clean this out in the sink with hot water because, you know, otherwise, what a mess. And, you know, I know I'm getting dye all over me. I know. All right. So what I did was I have a powdered mica, and I just put it in the bottles. I get these bottles at the $1.25, $1.75, $2 store, yeah, Dollar Tree. No such thing anymore. Okay, so This is supposed to be fresh balsam, and you would think that it would be green, but I don't think it is. Hang on. I'm about ready to shove my entire thing onto the floor, and then I'll just have to be upset. All right. Okay. Now let's put this back over here so I don't spray my... Now this is interesting. Oh, there it is. All I'm doing is putting these right side up now because I want to spray them. And it might be green. Yeah, yellow green, I think. All right. All right, I'm gonna put these in a pile here. There. Okay. Some of these I like, and some of these distress stains I don't. This is the one I don't. One of the ones I don't. All right, this is called Frosty Mint. And it's supposed to be green, but it looks blue in the bottle. Wow, this looks more green than the balsam one. The balsam was more like a silver gold. There we go. Oh, back to having to. All right. There. All right. Well, this looks more like a blue than a green. That's more like a peacock color in my mind. All right, we're gonna go back to the one I like a lot. This is tart cranberry, and it's beautiful. But there is mica in the very bottom of this thing, and you want to be able to mix all that in before you start spritzing everywhere. All right, now I'm going to put some here. Okay, and then I will let this dry, and then in our next video we'll come back to this and we will do the rest of the ephemera together. I'm sure we're out of time. Yes, we are. You have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.